What's going on, guys? Mountaineer Mitch here, bringing you my Raw review for August 25th, 2014. And starting off this show, we get the Hall of Fame Forum, which is Shawn Michaels, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and Ric Flair. And coming into this, I was like, man, they're just going to have these Hall of Famers going here and pin the network. But surprisingly, this segment was very short and very pointless to me, because all it was them saying that Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels said John Cena was going to get killed. Hogan said he was behind John Cena, and then John Cena says he's not going to come out there and just beat Brock Lesnar. You'll beat Brock Lesnar's ass. So that would, I don't know, like the segment was it was just, I guess, the people to tune in to say, oh, here we go, we got Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I don't know why I called him Hollywood. I guess thinking too much of WCW. But anyways, I didn't understand this segment. I really didn't see the point in it. I thought it was kind of silly, but I guess if it got people to tune in the beginning, maybe hyping for the rest of the show. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I guess that was the reason. I don't know. But anyways, moving on, we get Rusev versus Swagger. This was be for the last time. Honestly, this match was a long match. Looked like it could. I mean, it could have ended up a little bit better than what it was on the pay-per-view. But like the Anaheim crowd, or no, was it Anaheim? Yeah, I think they were in Anaheim last night. The Anaheim crowd was very, very behind Swagger, very behind Swagger. They wanted Swagger to win. Rusev even had the chance to, like, was he going to tap out? Was he not? And anyways, Rusev just beats down. Rusev just starts kicking Swagger, and then it just ends it. They say he broke a rib or whatever. I don't know, but he just beat him down. And that was really about it. The match was good. The crowd was really behind it, surprisingly. It might have just been because they just got to see some Hall of Famers, or maybe it was because of the first match of the night. But the match went really long for some odd reason. I don't know, maybe they cut the first segment a little short. I'm not for sure. But moving on, we get RVD versus Cesaro for the number one contender spot for United States title. Since they're going heel versus the face, we're going to see Cesaro win. But we get Sheamus at ringside. This match could have gone a little longer. I would have rather seen RVD and Cesaro more than Swagger and Rusev, just two big guys just pounding each other. But I'd rather see Cesaro and RVD go a lot longer than what they did. But Cesaro ends up winning. He grabs the belt, and after the match, after winning, he grabs the belt. He's looking at it, and then Sheamus stands up, he's like, "Give my belt," and then Cesaro throws it at his face. The crowd goes, "Oh!" But that was really about it. It was a good match, but I wish it would have went longer compared to the Russo Swagger match, which could have gone a lot shorter. But anyways, moving on, we get Paige versus Natalya. Paige wins. Surprisingly, I thought they were going to have AJ Lee come out and let Natty win again. I thought Natty could have won, but AJ comes out, and after the match, she hugs Paige, and Paige is like, no, I don't want to hug, and then she kisses her hand, which is very weird, and I guess it's getting all the men in the crowd very excited because it was got a huge pop or whatever, and people were like, "Oh yeah, lesbians." I don't know, but that's the thing, I guess. We're doing. We get the eulogy of Dean Ambrose. So I was waiting for Dean Ambrose to come out of the crowd somewhere or come down and beat him up, but they're Kane and Seth Rollins are out there giving his eulogy, and he talks about how he's the creator of the Shield and how he ended the Shield, and then Roman Reigns comes out, which that means Dean Ambrose has gone off TV for at least maybe a month or two, which is kind of a good thing. Really supports his character, and Well, I might get some like hospital shots or something of Dean Ambrose, but for right now we get what we get. So Roman Reigns comes out and he beats up. Well, he starts brawling with Kane, and then he's about to Superman punch Rollins, but Kane saves Seth Rollins. So moving on, we get the Usos versus Goldust and Stardust. This match was a pretty good match. I thought maybe the titles were going to change here because they were going to, you know, out of nowhere they went ahead and booked a championship match. So I thought maybe the titles were going to change to Raw, which wouldn't make sense anyways, which I'm glad they didn't. But one of the Usos, the ankle was hurting, and they got counted out. And Goldust says, "How dare you get counted out on purpose?" And they just jumped the Usos, which heel turn for Stardust and Goldust, which I figure their last match will be at WrestleMania, which it should have been last WrestleMania, but I guess they're going to keep them on for another year. Maybe pretty good heel tag team, maybe. I don't know. They got to Stardust and Goldust got a two-different character. Quit doing backstage dark promos, trying to get over and stuff. Just come out and be bad, I guess you could say, and cheat to do all they go in. All right. Anyways, moving on, we get Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. Well, Miz comes out and said he had to get his stunt double. So it's Damien Mizdow, which is Damien Sandow, and Ziggler ends up beating Sandow. He was dressed up like The Miz, which is really weird to see Sandow in some, you know, tight trunks and stuff. But anyways, Dolph Ziggler wins with the zigzag. So next segment we get Nikki and Brie. Jerry the King Lawler's in the ring. He introduces both of them. And Nikki says, Brie says, "You're destroying the family, and oh, so sorry," and all this and all that. And how could she do this? And then Nikki's very mean, rude, gets in her face, talks all this smack, tells her she wishes she died in the womb, grabs her hair, beats her down a little bit, throws her high heels on her, all kinds of crazy stuff. She kind of took a page out of Alicia Fox's book there for a minute. I mean, she was mad. But anyways, moving on, we get Seth Rollins and Kane versus Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns wins by DQ, which I don't know. They beat him down, I think. I can't even remember what happened. It was silly, but we're probably gonna get Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns at Night of Champions. Maybe if there actually is belts that won't be defended on Night of Champions. But there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they got like 3 more rooms for a couple more matches at Night of Champions. So I guess we'll see. So next on we get Los Matadors versus Heath Slater and Titus O'Neil, Slater Gator. And I really, really like Heath Slater and Titus O'Neil. I wish them the best of luck. I mean, to me, on the internet, Heath Slater's over. I mean, the crowd's not really behind him at the arenas, but he's over in my book, and I really enjoy watching them as a tag team. Even though Los Matadors end up winning this by like some kind of crazy roll-up, I think Slater Gator should deserve a tag team championship spot. I know that's funny to say, but yeah, that's how much I enjoy them. So anyways, we got Bo Dallas versus Kofi Kingston, and a bunch of blotches in this match. Like, Kofi Kingston, they went for like a belly to, I don't know, like they went run at each other, just hit each other, and I think Kofi fell over, and I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not. It was kind of silly. And then when Bo Dallas went for the Bodog, he slipped on like 2 ropes and barely got the Bodog off. He ends up winning. And I think Swagger comes out there and because he tells him to Bo leave, and then Swagger comes out there and beats him up. Because earlier tonight, he told Swagger to let down the country, and all he had to do is Bo leave, and he told Kofi the same thing. And Pretty sure Swagger ran out. I'm not 100% sure. I really don't. This match was stupid to me, but I guess it's to fuel the feud for Bo Dallas and Swagger. But anyways, moving on. This is the main event. Well, at least we thought was the main event. Main event was John Cena versus Bray Wyatt, which we've seen this over and over and over, but, you know, like WWE likes to do, they like running shit in the ground, so we get another Bray Wyatt versus John Cena match. This match goes until like 10... like 10:50, I think, and Harper and Rowan just got in the ring because they thought their buddy was going to get beat up, which didn't make any sense, but poor Bray Wyatt's losing a lot of momentum. A lot of momentum. He cut a promo, but he's just losing a lot of momentum, I hate to say. But anyways, they're beating up John Cena, and all three of them are just beaten down. So here comes Big Show and Mark Henry, which was supposed to have like a match on Main Event or maybe SmackDown. I don't know. They promote all kinds of crap during the match. Probably won't watch it. Anyways, we go to commercial break, which is weird because we're at like 10:55. So I was like, wow, really? They would have a match within 10 minutes. But anyways, they pulled it off. It was Henry, Show, and Cena versus the Wyatt family. And the Wyatts, or Cena and Henry ends up winning, and Cena gives all three of the members of the Wyatts the FU, or the Attitude Adjustment, or whatever, the AA, whatever you want to call it. Gives all three members of the Wyatt family the Attitude Adjustment just to make him look strong when he's prepared to beat Brock Lesnar this time. God, I hope they don't flip the title on Night of Champions. But that's really about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Mountaineer Mitch signing out. Peace.